I'm saying America no the states back where Ghana yedi dollar because yeah now no thing which is kese but all the same and only the Etienne no Yanko Hearts of Oak game on Mobono and run so Hearts of Oak fans after the game na any braba
Who told you now on our bubble? Now we don't to play away and then they employ Yamawa. No, I think this in 5. But one day players who move over to my best team who move more. And I think one yes, I can look at me. But you know, a battle. And I want to shoot one shoot shot back. What about goalkeeper? And you are putting it in why? Whatever there was no creativity. Until I also boss maybe I hope papa. So there's a young to politics any day you. But I to pay to buy that you are saying also justify. As for players. Boss, when you don't justify that. That is a AC a day. To go to Botswana. I never say a day. Team than you. But I say for example, but I let our team now so things there I do. I check. Me for the here. I want to tell you this don't buy a camera power chow. Don't
well, Hearts of Oak fans, and in fact, now I are hosted because Hearts of Oak want to say a very good opportunity to close the gap. I don't mean Santiago to come lead the league, and this is the goal. If you're live on Facebook or live on Grace TV and any of the channels on YouTube, baby, I will be about 40 yards and a brantiano or strike a ball now. Or say Razak Simpson, a brantian and say he has called up for the Black Stars. It should tell you something. So brantiano, the modern mono was through and look at the control and the drive. The drive was amazing. Now, Razak Simpson, after scoring that goal, see where they'll be able to say is Puskas Award. It's your someone supported. Now, Bibianco is Soma Nations FC.
How do you describe your goal?
Like, is it Puskas?
So, what do you have for the fans of Nation Football Club?
I will say very much to all of them in their numbers, supporting each and every one of us, and they should come again. It's against Karela. They should come in and surely we are going to win.
Anyway, we are not doing the Black Stars, but how was the camp like?
It was lovely. The momentum, like everything, it was lovely.
It's Razak Simpson, and I'll say, how do you call it, Puskas? And I've hope that the fans will do a lot of recommend. In fact, I'm going to vote too for the goal on top Puskas Awards, and this is a beautiful goal. This is a masterpiece. And I also about Branton Abaso. Nations FC with their win also are close so much to Gabriel because it's almost to be true money as I think about 6 points. Now after game, Coach Kasim Mingel, I say they were the better side and they deserved the win.
Very, very great. Very, very great. I told you before the commencement of the game that the better side will win. Yeah. And we were the better side, we've won.
How do you make out of Razak Simpson's goal?
It was a very, I don't know how to describe the goal. The strike was very, very beautiful. Also, I congratulate him as a captain, leader of the side. He has proved his worth.
Can you give us any update on his injury?
Oh, as I know, it's too early. When we go to the dressing room, I find out from the physio. As I know, it's too early.
Okay, so your next game, another tough game. What do you have to say?
Every match is a tough game. So we take the match one after the other. So we will good with one. So we are back in contention for the league title.
Well, I see they are back and they are in contention for the league title. And then you the joggers are 6 points, 2 games. And then separate from the Santiago. I'm going to go game, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go game.
On the nation's going to go game.
Ewo money home.
Ewo Abrankese. Auntie. Oh no, Henry say. So to me, check out the car. I got 3 games. Sorry, I got 3 points. Now I hope he's going to go back sleepy, oh baby. And only the Omo can say they are in contention for the league title. Coach Abubakar Ouattara, and also, as a man, because they lost to a stronger nation's side.
Well, I tell you before the match, I say it's a strong team. We are playing against one strong team, but today, unfortunately, we lose. Grace very well team in our organization, get good organization. We do everything possible, but unfortunately, it's the same disaster we have. The ability to score, the scoring possibility, we have the problem for that. But we are continuing to make it every time.
The pressure on you from the fans and your players as well.
To win the games is normal, but pressure because we lost now. It's a game. we lose it about, we accept it. We accept we lost the game because we didn't do well. We are losing all the goals. Okay.
Any lessons from today?
The lesson is when you don't prepare well, and the lesson is when you don't psychologists for 24 hours before the match, you know the game you are playing.
Well, I'll say when you don't prepare well for games, that is what happens. It affects your psychology. I'll say 24 hours before the game, no move, baby, latter part, and that's what he was saying. And here, coach, our Kawata, and in summer, or no, Eddie to that. And say, just 24 hours a day to game, no, and no moves about no go man cast in too bad because I don't mean baby mobile. Or say, also affect you almost psychologically. Inti was it I don't know
the games now no nim baby on bobo dada no no si say
oh sir
omni be chim so nim baby on bobo akobo no omni de no nim baby on akobo no and you could see say
and chairman and now sounds same way chairman and no me be sound
is always finding excuses
mete wase ba baby na me so me di free ba no say omu mienu no one neighborhood now me person chose a game near them on the venue no more because they were playing against Nations FC Tima on the road. They are the best away team this season. Before this game, no more quarry across 5 teams 5 and no more show including our Heart of Lions how strong they are Pandu and now the scenes win Ghana Premier League name.
Okay, so they have the best away record.
Yes,
Ghana
Premier
League. Yeah.
And when you are playing them against, you are playing them on a turf. Only said them name so. Turf no, House of Folk is not familiar with the turf. Nations FC kono, omuko baby akwa sorry no muko ye train o. I also kwa Presby. I want omuko ye train and san omuko. They wanted to be familiar with this actual turf. And to omuko ye no, na me bisa o say House of Folk home. And I say a nation's home because now me person me creative bibi mo who say game ni very difficult for us to folk because that grounds no more bono no and nations got the win.
And see, the point still remains Asante Ogonne had to say 8 points.
8 points.
Kabebian 8 points got the same can you.
Chairman Ghana League no 8 points. It's over for us to folk after 10 games.
Oh really?
Yes.
And you're over
over.
Second round Ghana League.
Ghana League.
Over. Men will catch almost straight the league no one count.
Chama 8 points. And the Kotoko have to lose 4 games.
That is has in the Kotoko game. Nations in the Kotoko game. So you have to hope that if you are no Kotoko, then nations so Kotoko.
Now if you are
Aka 2. Only Kotoko there Kotoko other games. If you are no
now has no best any day.
Question there.
That's the question. And chairman, let's not forget, say, Asema Abubakar Watare Kachire Ene Wakanepe. Was it they lack the ability to score? Okay, in their game against Young Apostles, or share 2 goals in that game. From there, Dreams FC Beshe Omo. Omuko Nana Fosuji Abo Park. Ekolusu to Bechem United. Ewa Dance Park. Omu for 1-1. Omasa Tenasie, Ama Nations Ababe Shomo. In 4 games, 1.1 goal. Still, the problem remains.
Well, the trend of Hearts of Oak results in your banker 8 points will be leading our league in your over. Considering the fact that the game against Baby any Gold Stars, almost no more match near you, but the chance Hearts the form now, no one say you over. On one muno and Shada and Koyi and Famanisa. Yeah, but Hearts game, no, so you have other stories, no. Elson Trasso, Christian Monso, Mabem, Honorable Neil and Van der Poel. And so, at the future be my Black Stars players. Also, developing some fear factor now. Sergeant first, no be tigana dia. Na bibi
I will want us to build a team that will show resilience, that will show improvement, a team that will strike some fear in any country, any nation at all. That you hear that you want to play Ghana, you get a bit scared. It doesn't matter whether you are Argentina or you are Brazil. You know, there was a time when, due to the performance of Nigeria in terms of quality of play, almost every country was scared of Nigeria. Recently, Senegal, they were not just winning matches, but if you look at their play, you get scared. And when they are playing, their confidence level is so high, it doesn't really matter whether they were playing France or playing England or playing Italy. That is what I want to look at. I want to see a Ghanaian national team that will strike fear, that will strike awe, that will put every team on alert that I'm playing Ghana.
I don't know somebody to on the new sports minister and the NSA boss. Sports minister Kofi Adams, NSA boss Yambo Fankra, or say or trust in both of them to deliver.
And the Minister for Sports and Recreation, and our 120% trust in the new Director for National Sports Authority. And all of us are working together to make sure that the mistakes of the past are not repeated. You heard him last coming out to say the stadium will close down for immediately for renovation. I've heard Accra of wanting to go and play their league match at Tuba. You know, I've said it several times that our maintenance culture could be bad, but not with our sports stadia. Today, I feel so sad when I go to the Bukom Boxing Arena because this was a facility that touches me. It's a legacy of the John Mahama administration when I was minister for your star. 8 years. It's almost deteriorated. The swimming pool has been destroyed.
I know, Honorable Nilante Van der Poel in Sema or the Tuda, Mefa win Chato na Hearts of Folk, who's on the next game against Omni Mediama. Very tough game. Very tough. Don't go Takwa.
Debbie Accra
Hona. There's on one way.
And also, yes, I'm for says it's on Bono to Bawabi.
But I'm not saying someone try to talk to NSC or Momon Accra Stadium.
Okay.
A day hygiene. But Ibrahim Tanko, and yes, also already almost prepared Abifisi out of
2 days more rest definitely is good for us. So definitely we are going to prepare very well and then go and face them. I heard that they are playing today and they are one goal down. Definitely it's not good morale for them, and I think we are going to use that as a motivation for our team so that we'll get something out of there. As at now, I think.
Well, no, about in fact, someone no Kasana had to football. In the had to football for men no can want them. So what is had to football one goal down, and then Ibrahim Tanko, and so can Asano. Reverend Kofi an interesting revelation. Biaba, 1982 AFCON final no, or say now some Toma Muammar Gaddafi and now Fetch you go catch ex-president Rollins. And Mamma Yentiano, Yami Admach na, you be rumpa, Sansam no, but for the sake of time and into me and call a no emusa. Yami Admach na, and Coach Michael say, na you know, Basso. It will show you in Shannon so. Coach Michael say, Kumasia Santegoroko, former player, former coach, former Black Stars player, and so or Yejuma with the national teams, as under 20 and 17. Maybe the details of any one seminar and so Ebetuja. Christian
Chairman, a day of accountability. Crime the new expiring date. Odie yenye nhwehwemu. Yato nsa afre the former sports minister meboa. Bra. Yenye nhwehwemu na chairman. Ohunso a someone ka say eboa. The accusations are leveled against you. Once you are subjected to investigations, now you are cleared. But the All African Games in India, now it was a total embarrassment. Me, baby, I'm Chairman, and Kameya extremely disappointed. Said the new government in Babano. Not All African Games, chama uncommon shishim. Say Yatuaba. There's a change of government, new president. The old president, any the old former Eastano, chama Omumreso, want the winning elections EBM1. Chamanka All African Games no be no call BBM1.
Yeah.
It's a debakwa a boy in change of government, and they say at least certain people will be held accountable for their actions or inactions. Now, Chairman, okay, All African Games we and a minister can say you have $3.6 million for air coverage to GBC.
Only GBC Bantano.
Later, GBC for Babontin said they only got $105,000 of the said $3.6 million. Yafro. This is accusation. In fact, a lot of things about Bontin where you proper bra. Now subject you to air scrutiny. Near who the Okanukre, the Ochantro. Chairman,
the cost of the All African Games, it costed Ghana $245 million. $245 million. And I hosted the All African Games, about my week. The one is Chairman, say LOC, the local organizing committee of the African Games, Chairman, they were given $48 million for logistics and operation. $48 million.
Yeah. $48 million.
$48 million for the LOC. And Juma Modi say for logistics and then operation. Chairman, logistics bay. See a rent a car. And I way and operations biano and no Jumano. The LOC was given $48 million. Total cost of the All African Games, $245 million. Pre-tournament cost, $195 million. And $48 million for the LOC in Bekanwa. Chairman, $245 million. Now, dear one say, Udum said and saying about 40 hotels are trading on the ministry and the I think say two bodies, the ministry and then the local organizing committee. Chemawati. Hotels maku 40. I see a board carrying the money has been consumed. But hotels maku 40. Chema ya contract omunya adwuma maye almost sika ya promise agreed a fee say ombetua no ya chama ya tua only 20% of it. It is our hotel yes no omye 40. Omama aban ultimatum say the remaining 80% saban entia chama omde aban kokot. Any part side about the All African Games, Chama normally 13,000. 13,000, 5,000 athletes, 3,000 technical athlete coaches, anyone who any technical team, normally 3,000. Chama, you 3,000 volunteers. Chama, what volunteers for the case, No, the volunteers were even not paid what was even promised them. Eti obi a volunteer chanka volunteer the same case and nisika bia wom die but I said it pakrobo once the promise is made you need to fulfill the promise. 3,000 air volunteers and now omo e ton sa de from ahoho guest air ton sa from say omehwe All African Games ni bi no chairman na omo 2,000 okabomwa total enipa All African Games ya bo omo ka no $13,000. Dear mama,
13,000 athletes.
13,000 athletes. No, 13,000 participants. Was athletes woman near 5,000.
Okay, yeah.
Dear mama, he said the All African Games lasted for only 18 days. And Penning 4 were boldly defending on TV on radio say yeah the $18 million if he did these people for just 18 days.
Today we are 1 million.
I'm sure say no muku so every day. Every day be muku so no me no.
And Christian mama we yi na say na yin no more sport FM e catalog e bi un say bomb for new facility bi o ma ye no. Me nim say mo hu a bomb for facility ba me ejai de beto so e de amayi nyina ahwe. This is Pacho or Grace TV and this Bournemouth new facility on my Bournemouth for I start to be Wadaruma live on Facebook, live on YouTube on a Jari TV AFC Bournemouth on facility on my on training complex housing facility ni and only more pictures on my ni bibia. I didn't wait cost $32 million pounds. $32 million pounds.
Yes.
This facility. And say you know say be any so be all with TV so I know baby ano. Now you be just posing way with the see wahano. Because Ghana the aden ye higher than the boarding. Say the end of Buchino. Oh, and see Shamo facility, gym, everything. Sa facility we 32 million pounds.
Okay.
32 million pounds.
No,
32 million pounds is like close to $40 million. And on the we there are places, leisure rooms, cafeterias, now, if you have Ghana, Accra Stadium, University of Ghana Stadium. Now, almost say percentage be complete. That's 70% complete.
Yeah.
It's Ghana now say go to us we about $34 billion to complete the stadium.
Stadium no completion rate in SA.
70%.
70%. 30% near the court was no. And they did $34 million.
Okay. Bottom Sports Complex at the Emination. Wait. When I'm going to do yeah, they cost $145 million. 145. $145 million.
Yes.
And you did see Boteman. Sa house in you know I've been there. I went there.
Yeah.
The Games Village, a hall, a friend say, University of Ghana, Legon. And almost transform yourself on boy conditions. And you know, renovating a crabby. It costed Ghana $60 million. That $60 million can build a whole new
same $60 million NEC Mediama for Stadium. Mediama Stadium Nina cost Mediama $16 million.
I said no Bruni NEC. Company NEC no
but your phone. Phone is here.
Okay.
Convert $4.5 million into Ghana city.
$4.5 million.
$4.5 million. What about Ghana city?
$4.5 million. Okay, times $15.9.
What about Ghana cities? Or converting to Ghana cities? What the Google Crabby Timel $4.5 million to Ghana cities? Okay,
the million for 15.5. Hey, Finaba 69,750,000. It's a Kanisikana is 697 billion.
Me draw conclusion mean
okay.
Divided by 300 cities.
Divided by
300.
300. There are 232,500. Kanisika 2.3 billion.
There be a figure no one no. Who divide it by 300?
Okay, by 300 many two. Okay. Many 232,500.
So $4.5 million. So the passport Ghana Hana. Remember this number of passport. Because all your passport 300 Ghana cedis.
Okay, you must also say Sasikano.
Yes.
Say Gassi the passport
Ghana for.
I'm a Ghana for.
Nipe
benya passport 232,500 kwegwechiri.
Almost all the accreditation.
The accreditation for Nipa do say.
Accreditation na
also the to go for Nipa 13,000 no. So at least plus officials plus journalists. Plus Obiano
13,000.
13.
So $4.5 million more than 200,000 passports for Ghanaians.
232,000 passports.
Into accreditation cost more than doing a passport for Ghanaian in Kromasi. And your chronini sebi Ghana for na you not say this to us. You won't say this to us.
But Christian, what you imagine? I didn't know who. Accreditation 4.5.
$4.5 million.
Saudi. What is your passport? About Goma, a billion 232,000 passport.
Yes.
And we all know, sell your passport. Anyway, we accreditation. What costs more money?
Yeah, passport.
Tax na the go you
yeah.
Okay, Mate.
$4.5 million.
All right.
Say Obana say we chema wan hwehwe mu a wa wo bae no either say o ye compromise and na person wo ye bi enti no nko kan obi de na obi ye bi a obi nso aba be kan de so let's subject to this one to proper auditing ye wie na asumesi na obentin ne ho son a there's no problem. Mustafa Hamid any local organizing committee no yes ade we no e kan ka di o machi once it is subject to proper auditing na say clear omo a chairman the goals was free obia ho son by a better so obi nso ho bom na say sika bia for obi nsase a chairman that person or that group of people no must be held accountable because the African Games na organize any day chairman it was a total embarrassment Ghana di go ehun ni ma support now the baby I see spend $34 million Eddie Koye
now only Tuga Krasa the Adevia Bre Tuga say let's not forget bomb of what you know labor cost was paid in pounds labor cost because they pay the person in pounds compared to labor cost in Ghana. Yes.
And it's also a die on Mikruma Santimampong. The cost of labor high.
Labor is different, yes. It was labor more expensive, you know. It cost them £32 million.
Yes.
To build that. Yako stadium a year 70% completed.
Yes.
Yako complete, you know. In fact, Yako finish, you know. $34 million na kwa
na yewie kra no say air conditions ne shower no ne hwan no kra no some of them kra no so say akotutu nya adwuma biem and this is Bonia nipa bi okay allegedly because untimi conclude alleged Bonia manfo bi adi in the name of African Games no e di oman we na e den na ultimi hwe Ghana fo nimpa timi convince ye thinking say we are so stupid that yebejia tun say why all African Games accreditation na odi man Ghana for and any pay a game no 13,000 accreditation na a cost here no $4.5 million o convert ba Ghana cedis ba etimi more than 200,000 passports and yeshewe me say okujo that black chairman no very loud on this expose ni nyina no so entimi unsubject ama amanfo bi anye culpable of every offense bia na yakoye just mere propaganda mimi nyini ni biom sempesa me gini sen edema na odeba na correct dia then people must be held accountable by doing so chama why do we punish people and yet the person per se now o person o tuna so keke o send this the signal say a day is coming that you be held accountable. So this government the previous government in BB, they will try to hold them accountable. By doing so, no, you'll be minded. So one day, so sabi udin se hunu extra Ghana for him we in sika. Be our buying back cover, but what ban on travel forever. The very day you leave office, no. Chairman, you'll be held accountable. Crime has never gotten an expiring date.
Maxi.
Yeah, Mami started Chris. Si can cry Chris and any real. But Sebuno Bina Semana Dream on down on him answer crop or best penny scanner by heart. What must say, how so a problem for the people. And say this is the point. In 2008, Ghana hosted African Nations Cup. Now you hosting Nations Cup near ye who ade bi Ghana ne ye hu ye chema uni ma de kro. For the first time in Ghana ye hu stadium yakata so a wotne man nsuo na ebi ni my way mu. We saw that of Sekendi, we saw that of Tamale. It was that tournament and a Matakrade and as any Takrade who what we call stadium proper one. Tamale who proper one ye friend stadium. Of course Kumasi na Accra no almost or more stadium that. It is one who impact tournaments near hosting Edema Ghana. Emma football development near Adina Eba. I remember say this training field so Moyema clubs no. Some was done in schools. And Eba Prempe, I think say be so called was if I'm right. Takra de Coffee Jai secondary school. Yes, and a stadium there so secondary college you see then some other place so called secondary school and the secondary school started using it. Chairman, yeah, the buses said buy, Obekaya. Buses said buy, no, ye tournaments, no. Those buses were given to schools. And this our buses now, you're painting this green and white, no. Schools no when you're munya, I said tata dear kese fenibi. And schools St. John's second year munya GST saying ebi, second year kale fija me adding ebi. Even here in Kumasi, almost all the schools in ebi. Chairman, when you're telling Nyansan, you can't Nyansan, we ne Nyansan. In 2008, during the time of President Kufuor. So what it means is that you're hosting AFCON Chema, after say bear the best AFCON ever hosted, no crana Ghana Yanje Cup no crown. Yenya development other things beyond send a hosting program, yenya benefit afterwards. Now wait, the question is that wait, sir, African Games your host here. Some benefits and afterwards maybe. Maybe right. Ain't see yamfa wisdom and count.
Cast. Forecast in high. What do we go for Lankus about the account? We go for Van Abano account. Yeah, just come on. Mummy, no be as a bejene kako. Said the Ocas president before his wisdom on it. In fact, almost so much than any.
Exactly.
That time, Doctor for Jane, Professor Dakwano, Resident Commune. You almost no yento buses instead. Now you went to go listen with Ghana Education Service.
Yes.
On per buses for schools. Any other year incorporated into a day we. See the buses in the bar near Yusuf for games in the year. Then we give it to the schools. No more you see. Yeah, the boy back could no mammy. Oh,
nothing just here. Try that they are the saints. Quite as the saints. Now, Korobo was no more actual medium. Now we are trying to. You could clearly see, say, your resources schools, no. Infrastructure wise, near the Emma second division, later my third, first 49 training grounds are no more boss of war pitch and that time first Nanka Ghana pitch at say. Because Chairman's all better care. Second D, no more Jendu Park. Chairman correct the state of Jendu Park. I had to say 7 previous. I mean, be a dead to the whole baby. But they had the stadium. That's where Wise and Okais and Ribina was a Kotokoni Wise also on board bomber. I'm so many has you to track cable more second in there. Chairman, Omo Bobo no mu TV, Utmus a flower light in the age of not boarding in a improve. Chairman, that was in 2008. And how many years now down the line, Yabe will see all African game, which is even bigger because games in the doors. Chairman Kiye Kasei, see nya Bibianke stadium no more. Your friend is saying, they are 70% complete now. Legondian. Chairman, officer Black Stars between me about Homa, Kappa Jatum standard. And you spent 34 million for on a facility like that. Man, since you have a bedroom, you know, and young penny for company for now, ministers near never do baby tell me the movie so in your nipper be a sabi or correct to be on you. Because how can't you think outside the box? Messi minister interest ye we no, then yenya now then Ghana here. Since I said calf here strict, say Ghana ye be a body a best that chairman is almost pamel having a kotogo. Yeah, this now bet this can be 145 million bako daha, 43 million bidaha, 60 million bidaha. Chairman, Takwa Stadium. Yemfans and the case yes are 3. Say 16, 16, 16. And yet close best, Chairman, Yemfans say be about 45 or 48 million or yen to me is standard. They said the Rwanda near the IED. Ain't see, the minister would have to go and answer. Name Pamucho Munche, where your politics are sem. Because be aware what we saw ye leader. Udi ni penny into uba account because I say obi e busia penny ni edne besiswa. The first na esa we say busia japade esa obo ho ban. E busia japade bia akodi baabi bia esa woje. Uji wi a esa o make sure say busia japade no. U use ni ye ama busia na a benefit enu nti na ye do eba. Enti so ye president na oba dia wo ye ne kwan so ano ye property akodi baabi e beje. Nyoma bia ye hu esi ehwehwem si ehwem na so obi afa esi yeje ne ye de boa man mempe so obi akwa say dey politics ne afre dabi si say asade no crowd be ye obi amfiu onko no onko kyerem e bia no very good explanation e bi crop obekyem be we betum crowd bon se mama na president kwa akase ne obefa na kana ba because why ye adwuma but say ma say nye san so dia oman a yesika sem enye no o tete san sensem we a chema sa rough na esi ye ni ejai because at the markets in Yanko de ono or boy basses or no crown or my young no. One mouth be beyond say, find Juma now when she saw near my ye. Because I Rwanda to me a stadium a wall stand and that's a gun out that's so to a rover and empire bassem also yajano. Yes, ye using ye near dear bibia a beboy. It's a minister no caught na coach him. Quiet fast must ask and call ways. Now, board the and say, President Fine, so by Monoso, near who said near Beco, but my men me a very sad as Ghanaian only because if 2008, this were the benefits ye after hosting the AFCON. Now say down the lane, no, so many years, the same party. Asa Banamo, the move baby, that's a way now. That's a botema grace or Mujibu for. Only Sassadi or can't say me the Adria Benton say, couldn't have no be intimate dream who say. Already you need facility to be hosting Ghanaian athletes
or Ghanaian sportsmen, footballers, who be a competition. It may now opportunity to build such a facility. I don't know, say we are going to build a training complex. Be a task at the Afan and against village. We're going to build an ultra modern state of the art.
Exactly.
We can host the Black Stars there. We can decide to give it out for rent and I say what you say for Airbnb in AB so that the money I ever spend, say we're spending over $140 million. You know that in the next 20 years you'll be serving all of us. I mean, the time value of money. You can just look at it that what's saving them a lot of money. Now you're spending $145 million. I built this facility. Which and Opa Kokoradi. That's a gonna sorry for being a sorry Ayana Oji one just and take about the book box and the state womb and all that. As if because of I didn't know be sikano. Ayo or mine sikano. Of what say and we are the people. Nipa na yekosa line etwaba. Nipa omoye yo chairman honorable. They are the Ghanaians omusika echo waste like that. And we say until you bring in Nipa ombejatum there be one politician in an argument or care about media chat tight and minyeska and I'm saying there be walk off. When you tight in the because the point is that unim power say contract adi move contract 100 Ghana bit me but why 3,000 say on 3,000 I know over say the 3,000 100 what 50 free now when 50 so far where's our contract no you're not going to go to tight no for so what's saying now you back as a country, but there should be measures to stop that. Your measures are you taking people on and hold them accountable. Says Ghana hold it in trust for us. You cannot decide to do things the way we want. Now you have okay, as I said, the sports minister will say budget on the 2 garden for some. Who's it go? Yeah. Taxpayers' money. Ghana for and you see our private money now. And your president has instructed you to do this. And say any points when Ghanaians and Ghanaian politicians will start taking Ghanaians serious. And they'll be American one day they will show them how to take them serious. Oh yes. Because I'm for our politicians home. Now the reason is that we baby yet to come and this MP before say and this for the almost for I don't know Ghana you will be that on by one yet and this is for so bad and then before Bokronoma could be seen there you anyway Sagana Fosika yet me say ya Bournemouth and you'll be private institution was see a facility that costed £2 million and UK chronim Wesino UK and Sase won Samka UK labor won Samka Nina 32 million Ghana some facility because in Ghana na botema ademna into tontrua is going to cry yes say 145 million yes say 145 million this year nani the be ya this year si bomb of ade ni bi no e be ko to Ghana 1 billion adia obi ya oye no baby a 1 million no Ghana buy nkwaya 20 million krono people are stealing and we are glorifying those people. And I say, yeah, human worshippers. We just talk about, we're good politician or customer. Right? The young people of today, he said the American for exactly. So almost show just like that. They won't just look at you like that. Now we want to see action. We want to see politicians being held accountable. For no more, Ghana secret their showman. Ghana spending over almost $200 million. Our infrastructure home for African Games. What is the benefit to the Ghanaian today? Seven predators, that's the answer. What is the benefit to the Ghanaian today? People don't have jobs. People don't have, look at the hospitals. All this, because structurally, near procure the first 5 tenders before Libya. You cost 200 million because Cobanity, one yes can win you, and would 10 million be the better account. Yeah, ya high cars. Ya high cars. And ya the Africa, ya the hotel for restaurants. You for now, so come the gun ever court because I got inside you. On my belly. On my back, because politicians are in for. It's way about we know we are going to reach and then we castle and I answer your bar said about now we are no medical no we but no be the court and lumba dico no we are watching all of them now hope on any home
chairman
said judgment day no baba mpadia and akobika so obu hu everyone or no be capable obi some yakopon some say akwa we pa no but sad. But Yamini for and you have brother for about for
Tama Ivory Coast for Babe host AFCON. And almost see stadium. Alasan Ouattara Stadium. Almost see Olympic Stadium of Bimpe. Now one of their stadiums so movie. And a chairman, Omuya so mobile try match was stadium or and so toy. And so tie park in so. That day the president Alasan Ouattara from sports minister no. Ebisano. Someone will do contract in a man. Almost stadium muna inso akota park ne so ya che ni tum ya che contractor ni tum so omla me ya no wadi o man sika chairman gogo African News just last year and omo former prime minister Gulam Soro edini tum for corruption 20 years go and check African News
idea no and Gogula be the message we about saying I am strongly against the NIB investigating this because it might take a political twist. Why not get a reputable audit firm like KPMG or Deloitte to do a forensic audit? This will help uncover value for money audit and proposals for prosecution if any breaches occurred. Gogulabi, I perfectly agree with you. But you need proper auditing firms to audit your way. Hey, you go for hey, horse I but say second year from and I was NIB. There's a great confusion in the bank. Ghana just paying change near you got NIB bank is NIB. It's always NIB and always say a bank and answer investigation. I just say also National Investigative Bureau says I the friend. First year friend Bureau of National Investigation. You say you're changing. The very moment you pick it, politicians go take political twist. If you want to do an audit, we do a proper audit. Get an auditing firm, a reputable one for that matter, to do the audit. On the better say we shady deal because on my recommendation say you can prosecute breach me. We won't do that. We just talk. Well, Andy says, Brian, now there for about for the brain now. Only say, na me offer say.